Thank you, asshole.
There we are. Good evening. Hello. Okay. As soon as I start talking. Hello. Yes, still alive. Still alive. Folks, how you doing? Hello. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah. Well, where would you start? Well, Magic's still with us. She's doing okay. I think she had a bit of a better day today than she did yesterday. Yesterday you weren't feeling too brilliant, were you? And then I didn't feel too good last night either. I went to bed at about 7 o'clock. So yeah, I haven't been feeling great today. Well, last night I didn't sleep a bloody wink, to be fair. I think it was some stupid o'clock in the morning I finally got to sleep, but yeah, I just feel like I've got a bit of a head cold at the moment, but I have been coughing, so yeah, as soon as I start talking, I start so I'm making no promises to how long this stream actually lasts, but have you booked a test yet? Not yet, Keepy. I'm just seeing how we go. Now, I'm off for the whole of the week anyway. I have to isolate anyway. So does Magic's until, well, Sunday, basically. If I still feel lousy in a few days, I will get a test. But, yeah, it's a case of getting a headache, which Magic did get. I've not had the cough, although I did cough a bit last night. But that was mostly because as soon as I laid down, I started coughing anyway. So yeah, I've been feeling a bit rough today, just really lethargic, and a few aches and pains, but hey, I don't know if it's a cold or what, so who knows, we shall see, but I was sneezing my bloody head off, which, you know, isn't normally a symptom, so yeah, we'll see how we go anyway, but like I say, we're gonna see how we fare with the stream. If I start feeling a bit bleh and worn out, I will cut the stream just for the time being. I mean, you know me, I like to stream a bit longer than just, you know, a few hours if possible. So we'll see how we go, see how things fare, and hopefully level a bit on this Rune-Keeper. I haven't done much on the Rune-Keeper of late. I've been doing some easy things on the other characters, such as wandering around the Mist Hallow and stuff like that on the champ, going into Sundergrot. He's been in there killing everything. God, that place is fucking annoying. And just as we start that, lo and behold, the community challenge boost is on. Fucking tickle. Yeah, the community boost has just started. Well, the thing is, I got an email the other day and I knew when they sent me the email saying, oh, you're included in the boost challenge, blah, 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 blah. Fog, thank you very much. Yeah, if anybody does want to boost that through, please do. It is active again. I will bring up my my bot as well just to check on that. So yeah, I did expect this to fly through very quickly. Potato number 4, thank you as well. Must boost a plague stream, indeed, Fogged, indeed, yeah. So yeah, just give me a second just while I bring the bot up, because he can watch as well. Plague. Let's just see. Can I alter that? No, not yet. So anyway, I can stick that in there. You know, the ironic thing is on mine, when I just tried to boost the stream, it says 3 days left on mine. But I'm looking at the... literally, I wonder if it gives you like 48 hours and 1 minute. Yeah, I'm just looking at my my bot. Sorry, because obviously my Geekbite bot has its own channel, hence why it can intervene. But yeah, it's saying 3 days, but it will drop down. I think what they do is they set it to 48 hours and maybe 1 minute or something like that, or a few minutes. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, so we'll keep on with that. Adam Soteric, thank you very much for that. Boosty McBoosty. So 12k. So like I said, these figures are all going to change with regards how much they are going to require for the boost to activate. Now I'm wondering if it's some form of how big your stream is to how relevant it is a target. So they are trying to kind of balance it a little bit. But thank you very much as always. But yeah, as I said, we're going to carry on with the Rune-Keeper. we're going to dive through to some of the content. I will ding. I've got probably, yeah, I've got 2.2 million remaining XP. Now, bearing in mind 8 million is per level at the moment. Monkey, thank you very much, my friend. And I've got purchased with the perks that I've been putting in nearly every day. I've got another 6.6, so I've got at least a whole level and a little bit of speedy XP anyway to get me through. So there we go. Right, so I need to remember what the hell I'm going to do. Now, I am going to do the Hultvis as much as I can because I want to unlock the weeklies here at Hultvis because they do help immensely because they now give the Scrolls of Empowerment. And I think, if I remember rightly, yeah, Gulmax emotes I can hand in, but I can't do the quest yet. Now, I can't actually remember. Have I got the Return to Hultvis? Yes, I do. I've got that one there. I can't actually remember what requirement you need to get the weeklies in and around here. So I'm very careful at the moment about what I'm actually doing. I don't think it's rep-based because I am ally. Keepy, you complete either the quest deed or kindred. It's one or the other. Oh, see. Yeah, see, I'm ally, which that would make me up to kindred, wouldn't it? So, well, okay, we'll have a quick look at this then. I'll just get my shared storage up then. I know it might seem funny, but when you look at my chest 6 on there, there's approximately 258 Amphalas Scrolls of Empowerment, which I've grinded and got with various things from Magic and other people. But yeah, there's I'm just waiting, you see, because I need a shit ton of those for later on, because obviously on these legendaries only my actual stone is done, my DPS stone. The other ones aren't, you see, which is my satchel DPS, because I'm still getting level 59 and level 74s, and it annoys the crap out of me that I'm going to use them, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna keep an eye on the and then I've got to fucking fly through these bloody things as well, which are ridiculous. So but there we go. So I don't want that one. I wanted my rep. Nice task items. I'll just chuck that down out the way. We can hand in that. You're only getting 300 rep, but it's not too bad. It's better than kicking the balls, isn't it? Cheers, Hark. Thank you very much for that, my friend. How are you, by the way? How's things in Sweden? 24% reached already. Yeah, I mean, we could jink it a little bit, couldn't we, and stop it totally and start again. Somewhat first. Okay, that's thinking through on that one. Rebak, thank you very much, my friend. Much appreciated. Oh, I'll just finish that. So that's given me one of those 100%ers. These up. And we ding. I've just dinged to 124. Just because of these. I tested negative for antibodies. Oh, right. Okay. So you've tested negative for antibodies. So it's good, because that means that your body is not fighting any kind of infection. Now, as you might not have been here, but as I prefaced it a little bit earlier, I'm going to see how I feel in a couple of days. If I still feel like I feel now, I'll probably go get tested, because there's a very high chance that I've got it, because of obviously Magic being tested positive for it and been in the same household, and everything else is, likely to mean transmission will happen. But I don't feel too bad. I just feel like my eyes are sore. I've got a little bit of a tickly throat, bit sore. But then I'll start sneezing as well, so God knows. I have no idea. But then I'm a bit hot and cold as well. So man flu, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Absolutely, monkey. See, that's what happens. Boom. Even with man flu, I take the win. Right, my mind limit. The taste and smell's not too bad, Hark. It was a little bit dubious earlier. Funny you should mention that because I had some salt and vinegar crisps. And the Walker's salt and vinegar crisps. Now, usually they're quite tangy. So I ate them and I went, ooh, I can't taste these salt and vinegar crisps. I was a bit... Magic's face fucking dropped a mile. She was like, ooh. Yeah, she was like, what? So I said, well, you just try one and see, because her taste and smell has been fine. My sense of smell is shockingly shit at times anyway, but my taste is generally all right. Well, she tried some and she went, no, I can't really taste it either. But then she had some crisps. She had a cheese and onion. And luckily, when they were really strong, so I could taste them. So that's fine. Now, Magic's never lost a sense of taste and smell. I mean, she's never lost a sense of taste because she's got me. I'll give myself that one. But then again, I do smell as well, so I just did that. Oh, that's what I just pressed. Yeah, right. See, Reback has just done exactly the same as well. There we go. Dear. So yeah, it's it was a little bit weird earlier when we were investigating the whole crisp fiasco, but seemingly it's okay. But like I say, Magic didn't lose that. Now, the other thing is as well, one of the main, in most cases, is a fever. So your temperature goes up and everything. Now, Magic hasn't had that at all. Your temperature's been perfectly okay. She's just felt a bit rotten at times, if you know what I mean, and a bit out of breath and, you know, a bit of a pain in the chest. I have a pain in the ass, but she's got pain in the chest. Also, so the thing is, I had 4 co-workers with COVID, right? Oh, yeah. I know Sweden's a little bit... I'm not going to go into the whole politics of it, but, you know, people were looking at Sweden to say, yeah, how are you doing it? Reback, yes, she has COVID currently. Does Magic, my partner who sits over there, my wife-to-be. She has actually got COVID. We got diagnosed, or she got diagnosed last Wednesday, unfortunately, with a positive test. So... but yeah, Hark, just to go back, obviously a lot of people are looking at Sweden to how you're dealing with it and how it's going over there. And it's, in a lot of quarters, I do see that people are looking and going, you're in the shit, you know, in regards that, you know, it's going to spread quite dramatically. Same as all the rest of the world. And there's a lot of frustration. I think you'll get a similar situation to here in the UK, but hopefully not. Anyway, hopefully not. It'll... Oh yeah, sorry, you had the test, didn't you, on Wednesday, and you got the positive result on Thursday. Sorry, yeah, I said Wednesday. Yeah, it was you. I said you got positive on Wednesday. Yeah, yeah, it was yeah. Seemingly, monkey. Seemingly, yeah, yeah. Shut down, shut shop, and deal with it as is. But yeah, too much money involved in the world to stop things like that happening over it. Now somewhere, there it is, universal option ingredients. You can go down there, 22. Right, so that puts us up to level 1 to 4. A nice little boosty McBoosty. So I'm just going to say no more on there. How are we doing on there, loyalty? See, yeah, at some point we are going to have to sit. Why am I ending loyalty? We are seriously going to have to go on a drive of virtues. We have to go around the world, I think. Yeah, it's very interesting, Hark, to hear an actual Swede say something like that, because I know obviously my friend Chris, he said, you know, we're doing this, they're still going to the cinemas, still opening that. And then all of a sudden, it's like, it seems to the outside world looking in, all of a sudden, you're going, maybe this isn't the right thing we should do. But seemingly, things are still getting pushed onwards. So as long as you're okay, dude, as long as you're happy, I presume you're working from home now if you can. Because once COVID starts kicking into a workplace, you really don't want to be in there. Now, whether you believe in it or not, whether you think it's a hoax or anything like that, the simple fact of the matter is it is triggering conditions in some people, and that seems to be a very bad thing. Some people who seem relatively fit maybe have underlying conditions, but it needs to be getting under control. And until we do that, we need to take the measures to stop the spread. Yeah, cool. Oh, you're not working from home. Wow. Wow. I mean, now, obviously, as a key worker for my job on Magic's, we're not really able to work from home. However, because of Magic being positive confirmation on COVID, she obviously has to isolate here in the UK. It's the law, 10 days isolation along with your family. But also her bubble at school, basically her class, have to isolate as well, and anybody else that works in that class. So that is the rules here in the UK, but that's a shame anyway. But whatever you do, dude, stay safe. If you can wear masks, wear masks. People might not think they do a lot, but everything is just a tiny amount. It stops you. Sanitize as much as you can, you know, and hopefully you'll not get it, because some very young people have got it as well. It does seem to affect the elderly more so because, well, conditions that they have. But we've got to think about it. Yeah, it's ceremonial elder. The thing is, it's because it's airborne and it can transmit. That's what you got to be so careful about. It's small time playing for massive gain. If the rest of the world follows suit, instead of politics and wallets, then we'll be a mess. Pretty much, Monkey. Pretty much, yeah. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll get away from that. Hopefully, I will continue the stream until the end. At such time, if you do have any points, please chuck them into the community boost. It's active now, and then fingers crossed, we'll hit that target, and I'll be able to stream for a few hours anyway. So we're just going to see how it goes anyway. So let's have a look. So I don't want to do that. Go away. Cancel. I don't want to do that. Why did I select that? Go away. 42.50. Collect forest flanks in the hearts of Wood's Edge. Actually, with the Maiden of the Gladden further to the west. Oh yes, I've got to do that as well in there. Right, so in and around here, I need to find a forest heart or 3. And also shades in the swamp. Meandering Huorn, forest heart. There we are. Stream till you drop, yeah, or perhaps not, yeah. That could be an interesting boink. There we go. That's that one. Meandering Huorn. Oh, another forest heart there. Hiding behind a tree. Boop. Boink. And finally, yeah, it's Magic's turn to turn around and say, "Don't worry, we've got insurance." Right, I can fire with Essence of Flame. Boop. Cooking bird. Boink. Go. Right, Brother of Veramund by the cooking fires in Ultvis. Cool. I'm just gonna get rid of this fucking Harrier. Boop. I've got some Storm Worm furs there as well. Am I still carrying that? Oh, no, not. Getting a bit worried there. I thought I was still carrying that. Right. 27 Hunter.
This is a surprise. I did not expect you to return to our village so soon.
I did not expect you to return to our village so soon. Every time I hear it, it just sounds like from Romania or somewhere like that with, "Hey Nico, it's your cousin. Why don't you take me bowling?" Well, let's speak to Ulrich.
Before today, I would never have
Investigate the
counted
terrible
myself a
apparition
coward,
Ulrich
but
saw in the old ford. Ah. Okay, let's get that out. Let's travel. Like I say, we're just going to carry on with this thing, because I do want to unlock all of Hultvis for the weeklies, just because it'll give us some nice nice bits of stuff. He's level 59. Oh no, the 74s I think here. I think the 74s. I think they are. Really? These swarms are having to go at me. What? Wait. Give me a load. What have you done to you? Oh, FFA. So, even though we're kind of housebound, that sounds awful, but we managed to get our shopping yesterday. Not too many things missing, to be fair. Only one or two. Which wasn't three bad, if we're honest. Could have been a lot worse. Yeah, we won't starve. We won't starve. Had some nice food. We had some nice food. And who do we have here? Kalasgar, the Weeping Warrior. We met him before, haven't we? He's an ass.
I do not intend to harm you. I wish only to speak with you.
Ugly
You have
footish.
nothing to fear from me. Not on this day.
You have nothing to fear from me. Not on this day. Yeah, he's an
I
asshole.
just want to talk.
Of course you do. I just love how he stands there with his hands. What's going on with his fingers? His left hand especially. What's on with your fingers, dude? Do you know, I'm just going to talk to him. I know eventually I don't have to, but... Magic takes the win. She just coughed over everybody. We are much the same, creosote. I like all this background that this book gives you. He's very up himself, isn't he? And I, greatest of them all. find out some more information from him. Oh well, it's like I can tell him to piss off. I think I'm going to tell him to go do one. Ah! I did not die to him. I kicked his ass and he had to run away. I was actually going to kick his ass there. I took him down by 1.7 million. Yeah. He ran off because he saw Lord Elrond and some of the retinue that would have absolutely kicked his ass. There we go. Oh no.
Yes, I knew that Elrond and much of his household would be making the journey. Speak to Elrond and learn how his company fared during their passage of the mountains.
It is good to see you outside the mountain passes have not always been as safe as we found them on this journey.
We will stay here a short time before continuing on to Lothlorien, and then to Gondor.
This is what happens when I open my door to a wizard.
There we are.
Grimbeorn is free to tell them they are not welcome,
Okay.
but I do not recommend it.
So we get another cloak and a class trait point. I better get the wise one, and like it's got will on it, which is a bit better than the one I've got by 2,000 increase in vitality, increase in armor, and same tactical mastery. Exactly, Keepy, exactly. There we go. Okay, right, out we go. Quick. I should really put that on, shouldn't I? And we'll put it on there for the time being. And then okay. And these are just spares that I've got. I've got other stuff that Lou has given me, which I'm just going to keep for the time being anyway. I'm not going to use that. I am just going to decon it because, well, I don't need it. And it's going to give me 320 motes of enchantment anyway. So, where's my Flame of Akalmire? There we go. 320. Oh, gone. So, yeah, Shades in the Swamp. So I do actually need to do this now and go speak to Gulthava, who is, unfortunately, all the way up there. So if I get to Blomgard, if I can. Yes, I can. Swift roll. Doink. Head off over there. Good evening, everyone. Anyway, welcome to the stream. If you do have any points, any community channel points, you can lob them into the challenge that we've got going on, which I'm just going to check actually on my other character. There we go. Keep lobbing them in. Up. There we go. There we go. Keep lobbing them in. The actress to the bishop. Right. Oh dear. Monkey, to your Twitcher, oh viewers of plenty, oh viewers of plenty, oh. God, I didn't sing that very well. That was a fucking shocker. Sorry about that, Fogged. But Monkey, thank you very much for that. You absolute legend. Here you go. You can have a round of applause there for Monkey. Absolutely fabulous of you, sir. Thank you very much. Do you know, I almost don't want to pull him up on his spelling of Lucasade. But I'm gonna. Will you please spell Lucasade right? For God's sake. Do you know what now? Now Monkey's going to be like, nope. I knew that. I knew that. He's like, I'm not fucking spelling it right. It's Lucozade, isn't it? Lucozade. Lucasade. Yeah, fucking Monkeys. But thank you very much, and folks, welcome to the wonderful world of being a VIP-ness of the channel. Yes, everybody that is a Lucozade, yeah, fuck, oh Jesus, you know. You're a teacher. You should not be encouraging such behaviour. A Lucasade. Fuckazade. Oh, do you know, I wish I'd never fucking bothered now. You're a lost cause, a lot of you, I tell you. D- for spelling. I don't know about you. What are you going to give yourself? C is, well, Lucasade. Yeah, but you can still give yourself a C- at least. Yes, it is. No, I think Monkey Magic's just said you're not German. I think he's. I wouldn't have thought so. Being for a Bristolian. Nope. I'm of Irish descent. Ah, he's of Irish descent. Top of the morning to you. Oh, yeah. Right, so we're going to head along this path. We're going to obviously see Gulthava because we need to find out what she's been doing and what she's up to now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plonk that on. And then hopefully through grandparents. Ah, okay. Hence why I'm pretty lucky. Lucky's always relative, isn't it? Let's be fair. Okay. Right. So, round this corner, somewhere to be going. I don't think it's up there. Tulmelan. Yeah, we're chicken in white wine sauce, yeah. Ow! Bloody toad. Piss off. Hey Chris, how you doing, my friend? Good evening to you. Welcome along. Good to see everyone anyway. Thank you very much for joining us. I've been prefacing the stream. I don't know how long it's going to last because I've been feeling a bit rough. And I don't mean like a dog either. This past day, so whether the lurgies caught up with me from magic, I'm not entirely sure, but hey ho. We shall see. Right, up we go. Found the path. Don't need them, but hey, boink. I think I got hit more than that did. Right, so I'm just going to try and boost along here as quick as I can. Probably going to get shot at as well. Yeah, wandering glooms. It's the glooms there, the nasty ones, because they do hit. Belfalas, yes. Good old Belfalas. Yeah, my house in Belfalas is an absolute doozy, but it is the premium one. And it's probably the best one in the area. I'm not much bragging, but I was very, very lucky when the premium houses became available that one was available. What are you just going to do? I'm just going to get up. I'm just going to see, because things are still following me. I'll be able to get out of combat with them. Blink. Oh, lost essences. Oh, yeah, these are bloody thingies, aren't they? Lost essences. Still following. Still following. Anyway, further up the road, we'll come across her. Get rid of the lost spirits. Boink. So I'm hitting these quite hard, and I'm getting double XP. Alright, Wandering Gloom. Boink. Right, here's Gulthava, the floaty lady herself. Right, pick up the soil up here. Oh, fuck, I've just realised this quest. Go sprinkle this soil over that flower, and that flower everywhere, because you end up going somewhere over here, somewhere here in the Gladden Fields, and somewhere fuck over here. Jeez. Blech. Yup. And defeat Ox. So yeah, there, Ox. Yeah, I mean that's the best place. But there is a flower. The Ox are there, but there also is a flower. So there's one there. So I generally just do a big loop, and then I'll get the horse back around to here. So I'll head to. Well, Ludstrock itself does have Ox in as well. Yeah. Oh. Right, so let's get on the steed of steediness. So yeah, we'll dive back down here, we'll pull everything, we'll hopefully not get knocked off. Got the shields on anyway. So we'll pull a few things, but hopefully with the speed of the war steed, you get out of range fairly quickly. Which means you don't keep getting impacted with the damage. Because if you keep wandering in and out of range of anything like these lost spirits, they keep hitting you. But see, I'm getting damaged. I'm still getting damaged, but now I'm getting out of range. They don't do any of the unsettling atmosphere. But they all do it to a relative degree. But luckily, I'm taking the damage and not the horse. So, otherwise, I would have been definitely on my bottom by now. Whoop, hello. We're through. Beep, beep. We're down the slope, so. Right. So we're going to head across water, hopefully. Whoop. The Ludstrock. Hopefully not getting smacked by any of these marsh tenders as well. I'll avoid the toad as well. Oh, this way. Unmistakably held by the remnants of the Shapag High in the Vales. Lulstrock is definitely not friendly. Well, let's kill him. Right, so we've got a quest to do. Sean from the Slain. And it's Shag. I want to call them Shagas. They're not Shapag. Tribes of Vengeance. So do this as well while we're here. But pretty much we're going to be clearing out Lulstrock and then hopefully killing all the required Orcsies as well while we're here. Defilers are also a pest, but hey ho. Knock, knock. Boom. I like it. Okay. Can we actually get up there for the wheel? So we can. Fuck. No, we can't. Ah. Just made that slope sharp enough that you can't get up. Bugger! Never mind. Hey ho. Not to worry. Not to worry. I can take these out quite easily, so. Oops. Boink. There we are. Right. We're going to loosen these wheels. And squeak his nuts. Around the other side, squeak his nuts. Oh, sabotage. Oh dear. At some point, you've got to come back here, don't we? And actually smack that drum for something. I've forgotten now. Wait, come back here, you idiot. It's like, nah, running around the back there, running around the back, not dealing with that. Right, let's just quickly reforge. Things are a little bit on the slow side tonight. 50 to 60. 50 to 60 as well. Squeaky, squeaky, tweak of those nuts. Aha. Now, seemingly, the drum has just become active over there. Find and defeat the leader. I wondered when that was going to happen. Yeah. But before I do that, I'm going to head here and just sprinkle some soil on Merylith's flower. Like that. I do need this. Boink. Okay. There's one more banner that I'm missing. Is it down here? Yeah, it is. I need these. Oop. Good. Okay, right, so we need 4 more plus the badass man himself. Oh, thing. Well, certainly improved getting not only the pouch, the satchel, and the rune up to full spec nearly. I mean, I'm still working on the actual satchel, but this is certainly helping dramatic. Right. Let's beat the drum. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, Derb Cat. Oh, he's bringing ads along, is he? Oh. Got you out, you dipshit. And all of a sudden, I got some people just turned up as well. Nice. Deliver the tidings. Oh yeah, burn Sean Beans in a campfire at LOTRO. Okay, I'm gonna go kill these two then. Boom. There we go. So that's a load of XP as well. As you can see, about a 1/5 of a level already, which is damn handy. Right, so I actually do need the bunting was the little birdie that we did meet outside for the Thunder of Drums. So we go see that little birdie. So just down this hill somewhere. I won't go down there because they always tend to get stuck, which I have done before. Forlorn Glimmer. Lots of essences. Always handy. Right, Glad and Fly. Now I am hitting quite hard here because these I am 124 now and these are only 120, so mostly fight carapaces. Right, there's a little bunting over there. There's little bunting. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. So that's a legendary reforge as well. Let's have a look. So it's only the... Okay. Oh, I've got a... Oh yeah, like that. So 20s. Okay, it's not too bad. Do a reforge on that. Doink. Medium power cost. Right, so Solar Purity at Braeglad's Flower. Wink. Let's have a look at the deed around here. Rovania. Vales of Anduin. Knights of the Vales. Oh, see, we've got a few still to do. Quest of the Gladamere. Vales, the Slayer of the Vales. Wow. Okay, so I can finish quite a few of these off. Yeah, I've got a few things still to do, which is handy. Right, off we go. So we're going to be heading up over that hill over there somewhere. Hopefully not into a big puddle. Big puddles tend to knock you off. Alright, we're going to come up against some goblins coming up through here. There always is. Just then I think we've got a few things to do in that town. Maybe kill a few goblins as well. Who knows? There they are. Goblin looter just hiding. Oh, so this is one of the Earnhard's homesteads. Oop, another FFA on the go. Oop, oh, twice. I'm that keen. That was a double press. Fat fingers going on there. Bald fast. Oh, hello. What bloody hit me? Come on. Whoa, I just clicked dismount. Thank you. Boink and go. Right, Braeglad's flower is round the back round here somewhere, if I remember correctly. These Braeglads. Might be one of the other ones. There it is. It is Braeglad's. Boom. Oh yeah. Yeah, I double pressed by accident. One of these D's, was it actually kill? Goblins. Goblin Slayer it is. Okay. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Right. As you do. Yeah, I mean there isn't many here, but there's probably a few that we could, you know, start the deed with. Magic wins again. Fucking hell, she's coughing over everybody that comes in range, isn't she? Yep. Off-tastic. What's that all about? What's that all about? 1 second. COVID power. Teenage Mutant COVID power. Heroes and a half shell. COVID power. Right, there we go. So yeah, we're going to go over here, and then we'll get the horse back because we'll go to Hultvis or somewhere like that. Let's get up here. And turn right. More Goblin Town sentries. There we go. Let's bring that up. Boom. Yeah, I mean, all that you do this for, and it is very worthwhile, is that it takes you on the little pathway and tells you some of the story before you heading to Mordor Besieged. So yeah, I've got a few things to still find around here. Warg Slayer we can still do. Orc Slayer. Now when you unlock obviously the weeklies from Hultvis, you're going to be killing the dead. You're going to be killing orcs, wargs as well, so it's not too bad, to be fair. This one I always found probably the worst one, especially I think it was definitely on my burglar, because you can get into the camp around the back, but you're nearly always guaranteed to pull, and the burglar was never really brilliant at dealing with too many mobs. I mean, I'm lucky I can stun with my Fulgurite runestone. Yeah, it's around here somewhere. That person there is 129, and they're just far enough not to pull, which is a damn shame, because that meant I could have. There we go. Len Wests. See, I will pull at 124. Thing is, I don't know if I can get back out again without pulling. Yep. Marvellous. Best of some fucking swarm. You can piss off. Annoying. That's from the pebbled filth. Boom. Now we've got aroused Batman in the list of viewers. That's a bit worrying. I hope he doesn't get his, you know, bat thing out. That could be worrying. And aroused Batman. But evening to Furlong, Hark, Keepy, Magic Monkey, Original, Raz. How you doing, Raz? Adensoteric, aroused Batman, Fruka, Hinyaldi, Chris, Lieutenant Nemesis, Lyran, Official Mr. Brick, Potato number 4, and Talrian. But good evening and welcome everyone anyway. So excellent. And then Fogged as well was in here. We've got Gifted. I don't actually know whether he was actually here at the time when you gave it to him. But hey. And so the actress to the bishop. Right, so down we go. So we're going to go back to Hultvis and pick up that one there. Right, this way. Wow, that was very late at casting. Everything seemed very laggy tonight. So let's just dismount, run through. And then let's just go
Will you
to
help us?
Blomgard.
There is always
Where's
more
Big
to be
Bar?
done.
Blomgard, I think it is that one. Blomgard. Just travel. Blink. Looks like doing Bloody Threshold T1 on Saturday, 7:30, which is obviously part. And lo and behold, just as I said that, Lewis just updates the kinship message. Right, so we head down here, back into the alt camp. I think they were very good at basically keeping you in this area, going back several times. And I know when the Veils of Anduin came out, people were having to grind, so they had to have some repetitiveness to it. But I think once you get over that repetitiveness onto, you know, a fresh character, it's a lot nicer. Across the water. Okay. Could have taken the horse actually from Blomgard to Vegbar, Arnhem rather, but nah. Penny saved is a penny earned. Very good phrase, that. Very good phrase. Dismount that. Right, up into here. This is a nasty place as well, especially on level, because you can get swamped very, very quickly. And if you've got a character that's great at dealing with AoE or multiple enemies, you can be in the shit fairly quickly. Oh. Yeah, can I... It pains in my ribs. Yeah, I just have... Yeah, I just... Yeah, one of them cookies. Yeah. Pains in my ribs. Right, I think flowers further up, isn't it? There we are, still lost. Flip. Okay. Come on, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Oink. And there we go. And Siloth's there. There we go. Return to Gulthava near the flooded dwarfhold of Kidzul-Galar. Will do. Just tool out of here a little bit. Right, so let's get on the steed of Steedy McSteediance. Right, so it's the Beyonding Watch Post. Down here. Doop. We'll put on that. Put on that. Ooh. Down. There we go. Straight into a wall. Nose first. Oh yeah. Relic Hunter. Good. I think my actual recommendation for war steeds is because they're pretty useless apart from getting from A to B after you've cleared Rohan. And you don't need any... Oh, shit. I knew I was going to do that. Is your bridle that you can get, the legendary bridle. Mine is just a level 100 third ager. I haven't even finished... Oh, I've spent all my points. I wouldn't even bother with the... any of the runes, gems, or settings or anything. I do think they're pretty pointless, if I'm honest. Stick that on. Right, I need to find the stairs up. I was thinking, not the stairs, but the slope up. Just around here somewhere. That's it. Oh, nope. Have another go. Nope. Laggy pants. God, that's so laggy. That is not me stopping it, by the way. It's just I think the system's having trouble working out where I actually am. Wow. The other thing is that they're a bit shit. The actual game engine doesn't work very well with them, as you can tell. Whoa! Okay. Whoa! Hey! Hello. I was under the ground there. I'm just gonna stop a second so that you can catch up and work out where the fuck I am. Right. Okay. Okay, so we're back at the bottom there. Let's just see if we can get up the hill. Yeah, you can see that lost spirit. Ooh, don't fall off. No! Whoa, hang on, Jesus. See, when you can use a valid tactic like this of flying through here and having your sacrifice on, and the war steed is a little bit temperamental, it almost makes you not want to use it, but then you're thinking I'm gonna have to fight my way through everything, which is not really much better anyway. So you can see I'm getting hit quite badly now. I've lost 40k in morale, but hang on. Ow. Hopefully we'll get to the top in not too bad a shape. what I want to do is I want to just drop off there, get that put down. Right, there we go. Oh, hang on. Right. I nearly went pear-shaped. There we go. Whew. Okey-doke. Right. Just a quick KFK. I need to take some tablets. And then I should be back in unos momentos. Do not worry, do not fret. I should be back anytime soon. Ah, back again. Hello. Sorry about that. Right. Gulthava, men of the Gladden.
I delight
Don't
to know
send me
you
on
have
another
honored
wild
my
goose chase,
friends.
please.
I will bring you to see my friend.
And
My
here we
dear
go.
friend has suffered for too long.
Waffles, how
I
you
will
doing,
bring you
TD?
to my friend.
Good evening, sir.
Do
How
not
are you?
disturb his rest. My song keeps him at peace.
Well done, Chris. Well done. I'm drowning going up this water, to be fair. Yeah, if you want to see my house, good question. I can't, because I can never remember which one it actually is. It is, I think it's 7 Bay Road in... Oh, can we actually see anywhere where they actually... Yeah, sorry, I got it. 7 Bay Road, Till Brethel. That's the one I'm in. So yeah, 7 Bay Road, Till Brethel. Yeah, it'll be in it. It'll say the House of Hysteria. Now, Hysteria is my hunter. How you doing, Lieutenant Nemesis? Good evening to you, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Feeling a little bit under the weather myself. Magic's not feeling too bad, even though she is the plague carrier. She is the COVID lady. So yeah, I've since last night I felt a bit bleh, but I don't feel too bad at the moment. But I've just taken some tablets just to see me through. Right. So, warning ahead, these are spoilers for the book, Black Book of Mordor. So if you've not got there and you don't want to see, you maybe might want to just, not watch. But yeah, who this person is, who this shade is revealed, and it kind of ties in with a big long storyline. So we're going back downstairs. So yeah, big spoilers ahead. Please be warned. I just love how Glorfindel's like, well, he seems pleasant enough. Throwing shade at Gulthava. But big spoiler alerts, big spoiler alerts. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I didn't read any of the text. Now, unfortunately, as we go forward from this point onward, I know some of you probably didn't watch that. I know Chris didn't. You are going to see the name, unfortunately, of the character because we're going to interact with them quite significantly going forward. So, well, whilst it is hard to avoid the spoilers, you are going to see who the character is that we've just spoken to, who they've revealed Gultharva's friend to be.
Shreds of fog still cling to my waking mind.
Very good, Keepy, very good. He's full of shit as well, but there you go. Treasure cache, hidden cache. Ah, dear. Right, let's swim across there because we need to go back to the Beyonding Huss. So who's here? Obviously TD's here now. I don't see Terrica Rouse. B Green, hello, welcome back. Fruka, Hinyaldi, obviously Chris Lyre, Throdin's back. Tinenion, hello. Not a Gandalf. Yeah, you see, you thought it was all celibate, didn't you, old Gandalf? No, they didn't call him Gandalf Sexy Pants for nothing, you know. At the annual Wizard's Ball, he's there stripping around a pole dancer's pole with a glitter ball. It's a thing those wizards do. Yeah. Yeah. He used to tuck scrolls of empowerment into his thong, right up to his butt crack. Oh dear. I just got visions of Sir Ian McKellen doing fucking striptease around a bloody pole now. That's just wrong. Oh, another hidden cache. What the... Hit the brakes. Doink. Right, so we're going to go back to halt this and then we shall get the speedy horse back to the Beyonding Huss. Back up onto the main road. Doesn't matter what we pull. It don't matter. Hey, Daedalus. Ah, see, good evening, my lord. I'm never a lord. Never. Not even a lady. But definitely not a lord. I'm feeling better than I did last night, Lou, to be fair, but I'm expecting to feel a bit blur again. Oh shit, I've gone to the wrong side. I need to be around the other side. So yeah, hopefully I won't feel crap like I did last night, but if I get away without getting the lurgy from the you-know-who, I'll be very, very surprised.
Our people survived, and our hardships made us
Yawning Huss.
stronger.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not quite tickety-boo. Is the phrase that's very good, actually. We'll go with that. Not quite tickety-boo. Tickety-poo. Yeah. Good eye, mate. Yeah, tickety-poo. Right. Yeah.
This adventure has given me
Right, shoes of the
much to
apparition.
ponder.
Oh yeah, I had this problem before. Because these were will, vitality, and fate, whereas this one's will, vitality, and outgoing healing, which is great if I'm doing healing, but I'm not gonna. So we get a future book, Book of Mordor, indeed. So chapter 11.1.
We find ourselves
Outside
in
the
a
building horse, yes.
curious
Steps of
position.
Tidzul Kalar, yeah, talk to Elrond, blah blah blah. Actually, it's a good question. Actually, I'm not too sure because I think, with them being Beornings, I actually think somewhere over here. I know they have the winemaking hut, but I can't remember if they actually do have a hut that's got, like, you know, the little moon symbol on it to denote like a toilet. Do you know, I'm going to go have a look. I'm going to have a look. See if the Beornings do have an outhouse or if they're shit in the woods. Now, I can't imagine that they do it here because it's right next to the winemaking barrel. Best game currently with best graphics. Ooh, that's a toughie. That is a toughie, to be honest with you, Lieutenant Nemesis. Now, it's all relative. I mean, Minecraft. Now, yeah, I mean, that whilst it is blocky, it does run very well with regards RTX. You know, obviously, if you have the card to run it. But I think we're going to have to look at this as Beornings do shit in the woods. Because I can't see anywhere around here that's got an outhouse. So it looks like the Beornings do shit in the woods. I don't actually... It's a very, very difficult one to answer that, Lieutenant Nemesis, to be fair. You look at something like Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Great game, very open world. And I think it does look really, really nice because I think the engine they use is... absolutely nothing, Daedalus. Absolutely nothing. But you could argue that the best graphics were on something like Cyberpunk, but then you'd say, "Oh no, that's not," you know, because it's buggy. But does it have the best graphics? That is the Elrond Daedalus. That is Lord Elrond. We are quite a way through the story. You get to meet him quite a lot, to be fair. Gandalf, Beorn, Glorfindel, Arwen. You get to meet all the big characters. We will get to meet Aragorn again eventually. We'll meet even some of the big cheeses from the past as well. That's where we're heading. We are going to be heading to
I
the past.
expected these words.
Yeah. Now the big question is, do Dragonborn shit in the woods? Now we know that for a definite because Lewis, his character in D&D, does shit in the woods. So I'm not reading the text on these. I am skipping through them because, again,
Margle, dear.
contains lots of spoilers.
Not for
So
any
I'm not...
particular deed or duty.
Right, let me just come out of there. So, yeah, hold this and across. So just zip, zip, zip. Solar Bay, yeah. And there's Lady Arwen as well. She's here because they're on a journey. That's obviously who is betrothed to Aragorn.
The Beornings once made safe.
Zing
the
down to
river
Hildress.
lands.
And that's
We
Grim
live
Beorn,
again.
who was the descendant of Beorn, who we get to see in The Hobbit. Get off, get on the steed of steedy Magnus. Right. Get that on, get that on, get that on. And away we go. So we're nearly 124 and a half. I feel like it should be Minas Morgul, but I'm nowhere near that yet. Because I need to do in and around here as well as... Actually, where's my deed log? So that complete quest in the Gladdenmere, it doesn't actually tell you how many you need to do. It's annoying. Goblin Gate and some swamp. Right, let's see. Can we slide down here? No. Great legs. Doink. And doink. Crunch. That one's gonna have a pop. No, nope. Didn't. So we need to be back across to Tol Send. He's over here. Whee! And that. Wow, that Mad Tusker's going on a roundabout way. Right. So yeah, unfortunately, it is going to reveal a lot of who we've just met. Because we are going to be talking to them quite often. Because they are going to regale us the story of what actually happened in the past. And that is then where it sends us into the past as well. Eventually. Chilbury disturbs the petals on the Isle of Flowers.
We must learn what we can from this shade. Let courtesy guide your words.
The bonds of sleep in which I was held have loosened, but some still remain.
Right, so I need to go on a
you wish to know?
little trolley down here. I need to get a weather-stained coffer from Sharky Slough. Boop. Sharky Slough, but it's all the way around the other side. We don't need to go into it. I can't actually remember the quest that actually does take you into the middle of it, because there is one that you've got to go all the way down to the bottom of Sharky Slough, and I can't remember what it is. I always seem to skip it, so I must have not done it on a previous excuse me, quest line. Wait. Right. Get rid of this one so that we don't get a mishap of being attacked by the wolf and the Rune-Keeper. Let's take him out. Half-orc dredger. Boop. Oh, everybody's coming early. Fine. There we go. So yeah, we've got a few things we need to deal with around here. Boop. 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 Get the weather-stained copper. Easy. Bring the weather-stained coffer to Tol Send, so we'll get back on the war steed now. We need to be back over there. Yeah, I don't think there's actually any way you can get across this water without having to swim. You can probably get across here and then jump as far as possible. Oh, nope, deep enough. Do knock you off. Boink. Right, pebbled filth. Always good for some filth. Inya's lurking. How you doing, my dear? She's going to tell me off now for pointing out that she's lurking. How can I lurk if you tell everybody that... you're tired. You're tired. Is it the little one? Right, let's plunk the coffer down. But Elrond.
This is very interesting.
There was one such as you who befriended my son.
Use the memories of the Great Alliance and be transported to Mordor Besieged in the Second Age. So we shall head Mordor Besieged. So we literally have come to the Second Age, 3,440. That's the year. So obviously this is Mount Doom, Baladur still there. This is obviously when, and this is Doromath. This is after things. So you can see that you go into Mordor Besieged and then you can come out. So you can see that it's changed slightly. Mordor Besieged, Mount Doom is still there. Amon Fuin is there. But obviously Lugash. Everything's changed because it has been a long time between the two. But that's where we are now. Is Mordor Besieged in the Second Age. Right, what I'm going to actually do is... That was set to the Beorning Husk. Now, I probably better off setting that there than going to the Beorning Husk, to be honest with you now. So I can get back. Right, deed bestowed. So exploring Mordor Besieged, so I've got to find all these places. One thing I will say to anybody when they get to here, you will pick up a deed. Not here just yet, but you will pick up a deed. And essentially, you have to do at least 50 quests in Mordor Besieged. Because what that does is when you do more quests in Minas Morgul area, so a certain number of quests in Cirith Ungol, in Thüringwath, in the Rathwath.
Yeah.
Becca Boobar is inbound. How you doing, Becca Boobar? Good evening. Let's have a round of applause. Oh yeah. So yeah, you're going to do a lot of quests that are going to build up on top of a deed, which then allows you. Rune-Keeper, yay! Radagast AMG, indeed. Beck Boobar, thank you for the follow. There we go. Have some epic sax, guy. Alice the Menace, they look like potatoes. Beck Boobar plays a captain.
Holy shit!
Radagast AMG, thank you for the follow. There we go. Have some epic sax, guy. Little Lottie, welcome to the stream. Alice, welcome everybody. Anyway, thank you for dropping in. So nice of you. Yeah, Beck Boobar, I've got a captain. He's level 130. He's probably my best geared character. I've got playing Rune-Keeper through. I've got Champion 130, Hunter 130, Burglar 130. What else have I got at 130? I've got 5. Is it 5 or... Hang on. Oh, my Guardian. Sorry, yeah, my Guardian as well. He's 130. I've got 5, I think, there. This will be my 6th carrier. Lewis, you're not supposed to mention that. You'll scare away the new people. Yes, I am renowned for gearing my Cappy, but then actually putting the wrong gear. All the gear, no idea. That is what I say to my friend Chris, actually, in Sweden, because he's got a lot of gear. Didn't always have the best idea what to do with it all. So, but good evening to you all. I like that. I like to see more Cappies. I like to see more LOTRO players as well. Always good. You're just trying to get epic quests, and we're currently in Edoras. Oh yeah, I've been through there several times. Oh yes. Yeah, enjoy. You've got if you've you got Baby 84. Is that Beck? Is that your only character? Oh yeah, War Steeds. Yeah. Least said about them, the better. They are handy later on though. You have many tombs. Okay. What's your highest level? What is your highest level? Is it the 84? Yeah, Warsteed are very pants. Indeed, very pants. Ice is 97. Well, you've got a good bit. Now, if you are going to watch this, be warned, this is a bit of spoiler territory because we are now in Mordor Besieged. You may be aware of it, you may not be aware of it. And how we get there. Well, we've just gone through that little storyline. I've gone through it several times, but I always like to pre-warn people because I think the Black Book of Mordor is probably one of the best books, epic books, and the storylines that they've got in the game. It's just a shame that when you play it and people watch, they kind of get it spoilt for them about how it unravels. But yeah, it's very, very good. But no, enjoy. I mean, you've probably got a bit of a grind. You'll be in and around coming up to Minas Tirith soon, I would have thought, at 97 on that character. So yeah, you're going to enjoy. But thank you very much for dropping in, and thank you very much for the raid as well. It's always nice to have new people join us, and Minister, I love the old time. Yeah, it is a little bit laggy around there. One of our Guardians of Middle-earth Summer Olympics that we had was to have a horse race around Minas Tirith. Yeah, while drunk. Yeah, we had to have a drink that made us very woozy in game, and then trying to steer it around there. It was fun, yet a nightmare. And then we had the conga, didn't we? We had the conga through Brie. I can't actually play the music because it got muted. So a bit of Black Lace. Everybody do the conga. Yeah. I mean, it looks like my man. Now, funnily enough, this is not his outfit. Generally, as you can see over here, I'm still disguised as an Easterling refugee. I picked up a quest in Erid Mithrin. Oh no, it wasn't Erid Mithrin, was it? Where was it? Where the hell was it? In Romania. It was in the Dale Lands. Yes, sorry, in the Iron Hills, for attacking Utterby. And I've still got the quest. It's not the Snow Beast cloak. No. It's just his raggedy daggedy kind of gear that he picked up, and he's not. I've not changed him out of it. Now, that's his outfit, but he is actually wearing that, which is a pair of dungarees with a shield on his back and a backpack and a goblin mask. Alternatively, he could be using that, which is obviously the Rohan gear, or the equipment, which makes him look like, I don't know, some very weird person. But currently, yeah, I am rocking the Easterling refugee gear. Terminator T, what the hardest location for enemies and bosses?
Holy shit, snacks!
Guttural, thank you for the follow. You too can have some epic snacks, guy. Yeah, I mean, Terminator, it's all relative, to be honest with you. When you were in and around level 50, and that was the old level cap back in the day, way back in 2007, if you went into the Angmar, rather, up to, well, essentially the baddest area you could really at the time in Angmar, in Eredor, into the Rift of Ner'zgashu, in and around there, and Baragularan, that was the nastiest place. Probably, to be honest with you, Baragularan is probably one of the worst places, especially in and around the base of it, because there's some big bosses, and there's roving threats there now, which you didn't have before. And you walk into one of them, you're going to know about it, which I have done on several occasions. But yeah, it's not always the best idea. But yeah, Angmar, probably there, Rift of Ner'zgashu at level 50 or below is a nasty place. Now, for quantity, obviously Urargarth and Khan Doom, that was always a mission and a half to aim through there. Very good areas to go into as well. I've never been in there on this character, so I reckon I could probably go in there and have a load of deeds to do. I actually reckon on there. I've never been in there. Yeah, Elder Slade it is tough as well. I mean, obviously, if you're level 130, heading towards Gundabad, which obviously is the next expansion, as probably everybody is aware. Pre-war is a little bit of a nice introduction, but when the war actually happens, and again, spoiler alert, when the dwarves actually attack the gates of Gundabad, it turns into the war. That is a nasty place. What locations are the raids at? To be honest with you, Terminated, they are dotted around all over the world. You've got the Rift up there. You've got raids in Moria. Basically all the big expansions. Scabby Jacks, hello. I've always wanted to play this game. I live in the US on the East Coast. Would be a good server to start on. Something like Arkenstone. All the servers are East Coast as well. They are all physically based on East Coast. We reckon around Boston, New York-ish area. We're not entirely sure exactly, but we think it's around there. Probably Scurvy. I think it's free to play. You can give it a whirl. You can try different characters, see which ones you like, and it doesn't cost you anything. So you've got nothing really to lose on that one, if I'm honest. But yeah, Kiwi's Arkansas or Brandywine, I believe, would be good servers. So yeah, but there's a new expansion coming out, hopefully sometime later this year as well. So, and thank you for the follow as well. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, Elder Slade is the tough area, and it is quite tough, to be fair. Even on 130, you will die a few times, and especially in the war section, because there's a hell of a lot of enemies, and basically they have taken over this landmass, and you've got to kind of across the river. You've got to fight your way all the way through to achieve certain things, and there's repeatable quests there. And on Saturday, Lewis, who's just in chat, Lewis the Blob, he's put up the raid for Saturday, which is the Bloody Threshold, which is basically literally here. You kind of come to a gateway here, you fight your way through, blah blah blah, and then you have to defeat the enemies and the whole storyline that kicks off there. Because obviously the gates of Gundabad is the precursor to us going into Gundabad, so we know how that storyline is kind of going to progress. How big or what Gundabad is going to be like, nobody knows yet. Nobody knows. No, we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, if you are just getting into the game, by all means, do try it. Try several different classes. You can try on a free-to-play account, which is what everybody can have access to. You can have 2 characters per server. So it doesn't matter which server you're on. Just try them all that you've got access to. So if you want to try a Hobbit Hunter, try that on one server. On the same server, a Dwarf Guardian, try that. But then you think, I don't really want to get rid of any of them. Then switch to a different server. Try a Lawmaster on a different server. Or a Burglar. You know, so you can try it. And then if you find one of them that you really, really like, you usually get to find out probably by level 20 whether you like that kind of gameplay. Then just delete one of your characters on your main server. So if you're on Arkenstone, for example, this is probably for Scurvy Jacks more than anybody. If you're on Arkenstone and you've made a hunter and a champion, and you're thinking, I'm not liking either of those too much, but I like a guardian who I've made on Brandywine, I wouldn't worry too much about deleting your character on Brandywine, or just leaving him there and then deleting a character on Arkenstone if that's going to be your main server. And just start again. To get to level 20 is very, very easy, but I always think roughly around level 20 you kind of got a feel for a certain character. Obviously in raids and in group content, every class has its role to a degree. Some of the classes are a little bit unbalanced at the moment. We do think that the Guardian especially needs a bit more love because they've kind of been superseded by captains because of the captain's ability to have large amounts of morale, heal themselves, and be able to tank fairly effectively, which is kind of, defeats the object of a Guardian, unfortunately. So by all means, give all your different classes a whirl. Try your different races as well. Don't worry too much about racial traits. When you go to your character creation screen, it'll say, oh, they get this bonus, this bonus, this bonus. they become very irrelevant very, very quickly because they are so tiny amounts. When you get to level 130, the amount of, say, extra will you get from a certain racial trait is like 0.01%. It's pretty useless, to be fair. Some of the bonuses are good for racial stuff, but don't get hung up about it. You know, elven hunters are obviously very, very popular because elves get a bonus for bow damage. That's either crossbows or bows. So by all means, if you want to output 5% more as a hunter, it might be a good choice. So, but you don't have to. Okay, you don't have to. There are plenty of men hunters. Hobbit hunters as well, if you like the little hobbits running around as well. So, but just try the classes. Absolutely try the classes. It seems like we're saying there is a lot of group content as well, or is the main game mainly solo? Scurvy, you can solo most of the game. However, there is group content available. There's several instances that you can run. I mean, I'm not going to bring up every instance here, but this is the instance finder. And again, Helm's Dyke you can run as a solo, or if you want you can run it as a group. You know, Deeping Wall, Retaking Pelagier, all these are obviously group stuff as well as solo, and a lot of it is repeatable as well. So, but yeah, some of these obviously I haven't been to, even though the Harrowing of the Morgul is open for me. Why is that open for me? It's a bit confusing. I haven't even been to Minas Morgul yet, that I know of. Why is the Harrowing of the Morgul open up for me already? Is that... Oh, that may be a 120, isn't it? So as soon as I get to 120, it opens up. Whereas these others, I haven't actually found the place yet. Very interesting. But as you can see, there's a lot of group content. Obviously, some of it's non-scaling. So if you want to go into Khazad Dûm, you're kind of locked at level 50. But then a lot of people have several characters. So there's non-scaling stuff and then there's scaling stuff. So like this, we can scale it to any level as group content. Yeah, I thought so, Keeper. I was just a little bit confused. I thought, hang on, why is that showing? I thought, bug. So, all right, so I could go do that as well. Yeah, enjoy Scurvy as well. Also in the options, just so you are aware, and most people run a 64-bit operating system now, which obviously is usually Windows. When you get the launcher come up at the top, there's a little down arrow and it goes into options, and then on one of the tabs there is a little tick box for saying use 64-bit client. It is preferable just because it can access more memory now, and that means places such as Minas Tirith and anywhere that really does need a lot of VRAM and system memory will have access to it. Okay, if you are running a 32-bit Windows, it makes no difference. You can't run it because a 64-bit app cannot run on a 32-bit operating system effectively. There's probably some janky way you could get it to run, but again, most people now are 64-bit. Pretty much all processors are 64 bits as well. So just make sure you do that. Just allows you. It will also ask you when you want to download, do you want to use high-res textures? Click yes, because we are in 2021 now, not 2007 when the game came out. So obviously that's an improvement. It doesn't look bad for a 14-year-old game, to be fair. You know, yes, there's some dodgy textures, but still, you know, it doesn't look too bad. And the skies and the water are probably some of the best you'll see, especially in an MMO. So, do I know a GM? No, I don't. I used to. When the game was run in Europe by Codemasters, we actually had a couple of GMs in our kinship, actually. We actually did have a couple of GMs in our kinship. But yeah, sadly, when obviously Turbine took control back away from Codemasters and everything, they didn't do it. They used to do customer support as well as being a GM. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not saying it, Keepy. I'm not saying it. Chris, trust me, you'll be waiting a very long time. The problem is there's that the support takes ages, and it's in-game tickets, and it is very frustrating because I had one that I kept getting closed because I was not online at the time. Now, if their support is online when I'm offline because I'm asleep because it's the middle of the night, I'm never going to get my ticket answered. So it's always a difficult one. You just got to hope that somebody replies to you. Now, I'm hoping, and I don't know, that they may have people work European hours as well as, you know, Australia kind of hours, because people like Raz, who's in the channel, he's coming up to 8:30 in the morning, which is okay, like now. But if he's not online because he's going to work, when he comes back to work in, you know, after a few hours, nobody's going to be here. Character transfers always fail. I need it. Now, to be fair, Chris, there is something in the launcher, I believe, that character transfers are not working at the moment. They've taken them offline. I did read something about that because they're taking them off for the foreseeable future. Yeah. So that's probably why things aren't happening. It is in the launcher, if I remember correctly. So what's the problem with that, or whether there's maintenance, but they have taken them offline. So I think you're kind of stuck for a little bit with that one, Chris, unfortunately. But hopefully they will be opened up again very soon. Fingers crossed anyway, fingers crossed. So yeah. Yeah, it was very, very kind of unexpected, but a little bit vague. Right, just before I go do anything, and this is a tip for new players as well, if you are interested as well in playing the game. Whenever you go to a new region, or a new area, or a new town, or anything like that, always try and find the stable master first. Because if they've got the like the teal coloured glowy stable master icon above the head, it means you haven't talked to them. Now you need to talk to them so that you remember that destination. If you go to a town and then leave and you think, oh, I can't get back there because I haven't talked to the stable master, one of the first things you should always do, I know it sounds very basic, and I'm sure 99% of the people in the stream are going, God, you're teaching me to suck eggs there. Always remember, because you will forget. Even I've done it now after 14 years of playing the bloody game. I'll go to a new area and it doesn't matter what character I'm on, I'll ride off, or I'll get ported somewhere and go, I can't get back. I've got to, you know, somehow get there, and it means riding back again. So always look for that first. Some stable masters are automatically opened up for you, some aren't. But yeah, whenever you go to a new area, always make sure that you click on a stable master. You do. And by the way, if you do have any questions about the game and you think, I don't know what that means, just ask the question. We're more than happy. There's plenty of people here that have played it much more extensively than I have. Know more about the game than I have, and there's a massive resource of people in this channel that can answer your question. Also, be on the lookout for a good kinship on your server. That's very welcoming to new players as well. If somebody's saying, you know, 14-year kin, full raiding gear required, that's probably not the kin for you, to be fair, because they're set up for a specific thing. If, however, you know, you're on Evernight and you need a good kinship, there's two available. One of them's currently not very active, but the other one, which is called the Guardians of Middle-earth, is. So if you are on Evernight, which is an EU time frame server, then and you are looking for a home, please do consider. He was ready. He was ready. Yeah. Do consider dropping in. And if you want to just send me an IM on one of my characters, if you're on, I can then pass you on to one of the officers. I don't do the officership. I just spot people. I try and invite people, and then they talk to you. Because we are an adult kin, we are generally over 21s only. Because we do have adult topics. And also you'll realise that my stream is has the mature warning when you drop in. That's literally because, you know, there's certain words or certain things that might be said. Yinya's off to get the child. It's the golden child. We'll see you soon, Yinya. We'll see you soon, my dear. But as Keepy's put, yeah, no silly questions, only silly answers. And to be honest, when I started the game, I didn't have a clue what tank or DPS meant. I thought my Lawmaster staff DPS was the same as a sword DPS. So, yeah, exactly. Except Lou, he's not very mature. Yeah.
The conflict seems without end.
I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there. Right, so that one there is the kids. Now that one there is the Depths of Kidzul Kala, which actually is a fellowship quest. So I'm not going to be doing that one. Oop. Put that one out there. A VIP-ness. Yeah, anybody that is a subscriber to the channel is a VIP, whether they don't have the actual official title and they are in the VIP list. But everybody that is a subscriber, I call them VIP-nesses. Because they are VIPs and they are, well, not penises, but you know what I mean.
You there! Listen to me, for this
Right.
is urgent. King Isildur plans to return to Dingarth in order to inspect the defenses.
Blah, blah, blah. Right, let's go speak to all these different people and stuff. You're going to be running around here
Look upon the battlefield.
quite often.
We shall soon be there.
So wood for patching, spoiled provisions, bit of all sorts, bit of everything. So we'll go collect all these things. But yeah, welcome to the streams, everybody. Anyway, Milan, how you doing, Milan? I see you there. Nettlebru's in the house. Andrea, the God Killer. Ardent Esoteric, B Green, Aroused Batman. Loving the name. Bladder's in. Druzis. Ethlasov, how are you? Fonyi, Hinyaldi, Ildalari, Yinyaz, obviously gone to get the child. Johnny Almighty, Canaries believes. Chris is still with us. Lieutenant Nemesis is here. Lyra, Nobsy. Data number 4. Osdo, Rudy Angel. Angel Rather, Scavy Jacks, Seer Agia, we've got Seer Agar, Sentinel Aguya, Sir Bobbington, Squat Fat Monkey. Lee, is that Louis? Is that your alternative character? Sylvigs here, Talrian, Tauntauns, Throdin, Vinke, Virgo Pros, Windfell, Yuntas, and Zeiss Gaming. Actually, well, remember, we have got. I'm just going to claim some points. We have got a community boost on the way, by the way, at the top. So if you do have any community points, basically underneath the chat, there's a little guy with a little yellow guy waving at you there, community channel points. The longer you're in the channel, the more you earn. If you donate them towards the community boost, we kind of get boosted to a better part, more visible part of Twitch, which is on the go. We've got 2 days to achieve, I think it's 63,000. There we go. B Green, thank you very much. Another 2,000 in there, so we've just hit 21,000. Marvelous. Excellent, excellent. Lewis and one other contributed to this stream challenge. Oh, when everybody presses at the same time, I think it does put that up. Never seen that before. So yeah, we're trying to get through. Like I say, it does just give the channel a little boost. It gets us into a more prominent position on Twitch, as well as Zyot. How are you doing, Zyot? Good evening to you. Good evening to you. It does allow us to be seen by more people that log on. It also means that LOTRO gets seen by more people too, which is good because we want more people playing it. More people playing it. There we are. Right, so we're at Dingarth. Like I said, this is Mordor Besieged, which is basically Mordor in the Second Age. So this is when the last great alliance of men and elves and dwarves basically sieged Barad-dûr, but it was a very long siege. So we have ventured into the past. We're not in the current timeline. We are way in the Second Age. Thank you, Rudy. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Like I say, it doesn't have to be an astronomical amount. Just anything that you have, and you will earn those over time from watching. So much appreciated. Thank you. No, my Lord Aragorn, we are alone. Thinking of that Tiffany song now. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. I can't sing tonight. I really can't sing. Yes, why the long face? Wow. Wow. Hey, Lou, you got to remember that epic stream that we did. What was it? 3 weeks? Just over, actually, it's nearly 4 weeks ago, actually. 30th of December, where we raised a grand total of, I think it's £1,035 for charity with my singing for 5 hours. We came for the wig, indeed. He did. Came for the wig. Yeah. Sadly, the stream is not up anymore because we did a Twitch Sing stream, which was just hilarious, really. People donated money to hear me sing badly, obviously, and it went phenomenally well. The support was great. The songs were at times hilarious. My throat by the end of the 5 hours was, well, ripped to shreds, if I'm honest. But it was worthwhile for a worthy cause called Special Effect. Now, possibly, speaking of those, in February, they have what's called Game Blast coming up. And basically, we can do another charity stream in aid of those people. And it's over 3 days as well. Wow, I tell you what, there we go. That's it, Special Effects. They're the ones. Wonderful charity here in the UK that help disadvantaged people who've got maybe disabilities or some kind of life-changing problem, but allows them to game. Now, if you are like me, I've been gaming all my life. If you took that away from me, God, that would be painful. And some people don't have that option because, like I say, of change of circumstances. So however they can, they will get people gaming again, be it young kids, adults, people who used to, game 20, 30 years ago, but they haven't been able to do it. They will find a way through various controllers and adaptations to their equipment to allow them to do that. Now, like I said, in February, there is a Game Blast that's coming up. It's a yearly event where a lot of people can do streams and other things for them, which allows money to go to them, and they do it every year. It's a wonderful charity, and please do check them out. Check out some of the videos. You will cry your eyes out at some of the videos because they're very heart-wrenching, and hopefully we can think of things that we can do. I can't do a Twitch things again, unfortunately, because that just isn't available anymore.
King Amrath,
but I'm going to see what we can actually do for some kind of fundraising event over that weekend. Even if it's playing a certain types of game. Now, I know you guys from the LOTRO community are very, very generous, so we may play, do some LOTRO stuff. Obviously, as well, I do a lot of stuff, a lot of gaming for Everspace 2 as well, so I may do something along those lines. We may do a gaming marathon of some description, but we'll have to see. Now, funnily enough, that is part of what I did on my birthday stream, and I did it in VR, and that the thing, the alien has wall hacks. I'm telling you, absolutely terrible. But yeah, that was cool in VR. Very, very difficult. Oh, very, very difficult. Only because, like I say, that alien, she was just like, I know where you are all the time. And then when you get kind of, all of a sudden you got the face of the alien right in your face, it's always a bit disconcerting, if I'm honest. Right, so there's some more wood. Hey, I got wood. So you use that as well, by the way, when you come to the Blazon of the Great Alliance is how you transfer between the different time frames. But yeah, we'll have discussions possibly about what we could possibly do for Game Blast, but I like to get involved if I can. If you do want to follow me on Twitter, you can do through there. I do upload all my streams onto my YouTube channel, so if you ever miss anything or you can't watch it all, or you want to just check something back I might have said or discussed and you think, oh, I remember that point, I upload everything onto YouTube as well now, just because it's a lot easier for people to find the content on YouTube than it is scrabbling through people's Twitch for previous stuff. So and then obviously if you want to join the Discord, you are more than welcome as well. That is a little home that we have where we discuss several things, not only just LOTRO, all of the games, MMOs, Dungeons and Dragons as well. So yeah, we got all sorts on the go. Right, I'm just going to speak to Atamo.
You improved the defenses. Good, just in time.
There we go. Atamo is a bit of a dick, to be honest with you. He is a bit of a dick. Oops, and into the wounded. Can we get up there? Oop. Yep. Spout. Blink.
Prepare for battle.
Prepare for battle. Right, so we've Deed Bestowed, which is obviously respected. We'll also have Undergo as well, which might be under, yeah, this one here. Quest of Mordor Besieged. Now, we need to do this one because it is... You got to learn of great quest completed long ago in Mordor Besieged. This is one of the ones that you have to do. Now, as you can see, it is a total of 50. Now, this will just unlock more things when you get to Minas Morgul, which are kind of weeklies, which you'll probably want to do as well. So, just bear that in mind when you come here. Try and do as many quests as possible. Right. More wounded soldiers over here. Also, one of the weekly things that you can run on several characters, as long as you have access to it, is in Mordor Besieged. And that is what's called, well, we call it the 9 or the Nazgul run. Basically, you go face off against all of the Nazgul in and around Mordor Besieged. Doesn't mean you run it endgame. No, you can do some dailies and weeklies at lower level. I mean, one such one that I have been doing or trying to unlock is in the Beyonding Lands in and around Hultvis, but it just takes time to unlock them. So yeah, dailies and weeklies can be dotted across various levels. Obviously, Minas Tirith as well, just for those that are coming up to Minas Tirith. Not up there. You do get dailies at Minas Tirith as well, once you've unlocked them. And they are pretty essential for helping you level your legendary weapons. Which is basically you start doing the North Gate and the South Gate in the Pelennor. There we go. So we've done talk to Círdan, which is spelt with a C, but it's pronounced with a K. Isn't that right, Lewis? There's Círdan. They're probably very famous shipwright.
Listen well, soldier.
Ah, right, okay. It's right. You know I'm right, Lou. You know I'm right. All right. Right, and one more supplies. Supplies. There we go. Right. So bring the supplies to Amroth in Echad in Edil. Obviously. So we're kind of getting shunted out of here. There's nothing else to hand in, but you can see in and around here we're already going out into Arundel, where we need to gather Sulok meat and also defeat orcs in the south of Dingarth. And also bury the bodies of slain warriors. There's a lot to learn, Chris. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not easy to remember everything, but there's nothing wrong with asking the same question, you know, once or twice, because eventually it'll sink in. And obviously, the more characters that you level and dive through, it kind of gets ingrained in the brain. Well, that's still not to say that you won't remember everything, because you can't. Nobody can. Boink. Big Sulok. Oop, got some meat off that. You'd be fed for a week off that, wouldn't you? At least you'd be like, oh, not Sulok meat again. Yeah, you would. Yeah, you need big baps for them. Now, baps, I mean as in bread rolls, bread cakes, whatever you want to call them. Right. Burger baps, yeah. Burger baps, yeah. Yeah, you get some big meaty burger baps for these big meaty Sulok meat. Boink. Indeed, indeed. Right, so this is the slain warrior down here. Like I say, there's some dotted around. Some things will auto attack you, such as these Mordor hill heavers. Some won't. We can always tell whether they're going to be friendly or not by the colour of the words above their head. Obviously, Mordor Warg will, and he's got a... So these are passive. Sulaks are actually passive because their health bar is yellow. If it was green, you'd be able to attack it. Or red, rather. Is it being an enemy? It turns orange. There we go. But yeah, there's some... oh, we need orcsies, don't we? We need orcsies. Give me an orcsie. There we go. Boink. Come here, orc. I will collect some of this because, hey, why not? Hey, why not? Right, so a couple more. I need a Sulok as well. But yeah, your kind of your epic quest around here is going to keep you on your toes as well. I'm going to travel you around, but don't worry too much. Because you can always go back to it as well. There we go. Doink. Oh, we've done all these now. Oh no, we have one more. Come here. Oof, got out of range. There we go. The slain warrior. So we need 2 more meats. Right, last but not least, important news from Monkey. Dun, da, 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 da. Right, so we need to bury the bodies. Well, bury. They're bringing back salt and vinegar and prawn cocktail quavers. Wow. Actually, I think I actually prefer... Controversial. I actually prefer the cheese flavour. But, you know, if you like that kind of thing, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, we won't hold it against you. Right, so we can bring that back. We can bring back the other stuff as well. Get rid of that tree bin. Zip. Right, my bags are full. My bags are full. No, my bags are full. Right. Right, the good thing about here is that because I'm a VIP, I've got access to the subscriber town services. That means I can open up a shop, vault, storage, auction house, legendary items, reforges, and relic combos anywhere in the world. And you can post stuff as well. I'm gonna make sure. That's gone, that's gone. Night touch fur we might need, get rid of them. Keep sinister wing. Get rid of that. Keep, get rid. There. I'll burn them down for moats actually. Yeah. I actually prefer normal quavers. I think they're probably more new. Let's grab that, grab that. Ooh, block rain. Perfect. Just what I need on a Rune-Keeper. 50 deers. Yeah, we'll keep them. Finishes. Let's keep that. Get rid. Get rid. Get rid. Keep that. Let's just loot that. There we go. Right, I'm just going to drag out some of this other stuff that I don't need. I just bin off. My third ages that you pick up. If anybody is on Evernight and they would like these, which I keep binning off, then by all means don't hesitate to ask, and I'll send them to you quite easily. But yeah, I don't need them. I don't keep them. To be fair. Right, let's just change to get rid of... Oh, hang on, they're locked still, aren't they? Unlock that. Yes, we do. We don't need them. We don't need them. We don't need them. Right, I'm just going to bring up my shared storage. I'm just going to get my rep stuff. Large craft carry-all, drag across there, open them up, and then gather. That'll give me a fair few things there. I'm going to keep all of that because that's a level 100 for me. Legendarium, into there like so. I've got more than enough of them. More than enough. So yeah. Over time, I'm going to get more and more shizzle. A little bit of a bugger. Right. So, we're going to bury the bodies. The bodies that you find will take you kind of towards areas that it wants you to go to. Right. So we've got all the Sulok we need. Another slain warrior here, so we don't need to kill any more. Yeah, there's plenty of slain warriors lying around because unfortunately they're all dwarves. Most of them seem to be anyway. Well, he's not, he's a man. Well, formerly known as. Doink. Yeah, the piss artiste. But yeah, you can see that they're kind of taking us along this pathway because there's a little area that we are going to go to which is full of nasties. Yet we won't be going there just... Bum Food, hello, welcome. That's a hell of a name. I love that name. Welcome, 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 Bum Food. Yeah, do you know Lewis by any chance? Bum Food. Awesome. I just love the fact people come up with some cracking names. Absolutely superb names. And I always want to know what the reason is behind it. Well, some we do. Yeah, some we don't. Yeah. 12. And now you what, 13? Well done. I'm joking. But yeah, cool. Yeah, I love it. 35. Wow. That's a hell of a... Now, to be fair... That is a very much a 12-year-old's name, isn't it? Let's be fair. What you got? Oh, I've got Bum Food. 35. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Bum Food. Very well done. Very well done. Right, there's Maggle-Deer. Hello, Maggle-Deer. An elf stands among the bodies of a slain orc raiding party. Ah, so you used to bum food. Ah, so you used to bum... I know what you mean now. Bum food off them. Ah.
I'm afraid you have come too late to join the festivities, friend.
There we go. So that means we've met one of the quests. Dark Totems. And the other one is... Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm always in awe of people from non-native English-speaking countries who then can just read... and write and speak English brilliantly. Yeah, because we've got a lot of Dutchies in our clan, in our kinship, who are phenomenal at speaking, reading, and writing English. Whereas we're so poor over here, we really... Right. Yeah. You're a Dutch bum. Right. You want to see one of the 9? One of the Nazguls in the Second Age? Here is the Grim Southron. He's the one where you normally start. Connie Jazz, thank you very much. Do you know what? For that little comment, you can have a confetti one. Thank you very much. But that is indeed one of the 9. I'm not going to take him on, if I'm honest. Because he is an elite master, as you would quite rightly expect. And he's also nearly 3 million morale. Infalza, how are you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you. Thank you very much for dropping in. So yeah, he's a big arsehole to kill. He will one-shot me without a shadow of a doubt, so I'm trying to keep out of his way. So yeah, he is one of them. However, when you're level 130, what we generally do is you come here in a fellowship. If you haven't got a fellowship, you can take maybe 8 to 10 or something like that. You kill him and then you go find the next one, and then you find the next one, and then you find all the 9. You even take on the Witch King. But they are on the landscape. Whoop, wags. Hello. Let me just do one of these. Point. Whew, blimey. Like these two here are probably waiting to take him on with their group, who will turn up eventually. But I've only started playing since yesterday. Well, everybody here is probably in awe of you. Do you know why? It's because you've got a hell of a path ahead of you. You've got a wonderful story to follow. Lord of the Rings may be an old MMO, but if you like Tolkien at all, you've got a wonderful path ahead. And it is a great game. It really is. Interacting with the Fellowship across all parts. You'll interact with Gandalf. You'll interact with Aragorn, Frodo, Bilbo. You name it, you'll integrate with them all and get to meet them all. So we're quite jealous, but enjoy. Right. Indeed. There's another body somewhere that I've missed on the map. Just to the north somewhere. To the north. Boink. Do you still use that exploit? I sure. What? Hey, do I still use that exploit? What exploit? I'm intrigued now. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, Bumfu, what you might need to do, and it's what I actually do, is because I run at 2560 by 1440. That's my native resolution on my monitor, but it's a little bit too small in scale for me, so I actually scale up the UI a little bit. So yeah, just scale it. If you go to your options and then go to UI settings and then scroll all the way down, you've got some UI that you can scale. You can do it all by the plus and the minus, or you can do them individually. So you can do them all there. So that's what I'd recommend. Definitely go in and then just expand it because you've got a decent. So, yeah, I mean it can get a lot bigger. And there are options as well through LOTROinterface.com to get UI overhauls, but I think it's one of those you get used to eventually. How you doing, Captain Awesome? How are you, my friend? Right, let's just get off the horse there, and let's just take him out while I go get that body. Boink. Right, that little droink noise means yeah, we've still got COVID in the household. Magic, for those of that you new anyway, a lot of you won't know because you're new to the channel. My loving wife to be over there, Magic and Sparkle, who's talking in chat as well. She's unfortunately been diagnosed as COVID possible, COVID positive, definitely possible, last week. So she's got COVID. I'm not feeling too great over the past couple of days since last night. So I'm hoping I haven't got it, but we're going to see how we'll fare over the next few days. Yeah, indeed, that face entirely. So yeah, we've other than that, we're not doing too bad. Right, that little ding noise as well that we had. Yeah, me too. Yeah, she's fine. Screw her. She's old news. It's all about me now. Right, I'm just going to reforge because I do actually have a reforge on a legendary, and I'm going to identify that as well. Anybody new, do not worry about what I'm doing now. Legendary items and the reforging and all that. How's the cat? She's actually hidden somewhere. Actually, wait. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Oh, it's a level 60 actually, reforge. Okay, it's a level 60. Is that level 62? Ah, bollocks. That's a level 60 as well. Okay. Is that level 6? That'll be a level 60. And that one will be 2, I suspect, as well. There we go. Right. So, just going to plonk myself on the path. Now, anybody that's coming up to... Yeah, she's on a radiator somewhere. She's downstairs. Oh, she's downstairs on the... Yeah. At the back of our sofa, she can just lay with her paws laid out just over the back of the radiator. So she like radiates heat. She's almost like she's doing some kind of weird seance just because she's getting heat off the radiator. So anybody that's...
Holy shit,
Bumfu, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. There we go. Have some epic sax guy. Bumfood is now following. I feel like I've peaked now. I've peaked at life. So yeah, if you are into the region of legendary items, especially if you've already leveled or have certain legendaries that you are keeping and you do not need to get, or if you need to take off certain legendaries, because legendaries have interchangeable legacies. Now when you get there, you're going to be looking at, like, obviously when you get into Moria is the first time you come across legendary items. Don't get too hung up on the ones that you have there, because literally all the way through up to level 100, you are going to be swapping your legendaries constantly, because the higher the level of the legendary, the more powerful they are, especially on the DPS. Now, as you can see, this is my runestone of DPS. I have unlocked every tier on this legacy, and it does 1,521 tactical damage. That's its rating, you know? So overall... its DPS is 669.5 DPS, so not bad. Bad, yeah. So, for example, if I wanted to change out one of these, which is the Fury of the Storm, but one of these that has just dinged to 60 as something like, I don't know, Battle Attune Skill Power Cost. Now, if I wanted to save that legacy, here's a little tip for you. You can rename your legendary items, okay? So if I wanted to get this legacy here, which is Battle Attune Skill Power Cost, okay? When I come to deconstruct it and take that legacy off that legendary item, I might be thinking, which one was it I wanted to take off? All you need to do is just go here and rename the actual legendary, okay? So just rename it, and I'm going to just call it Battle Attuned Power, okay? And then just hit enter. As long as it's not got any rude words in it, you'll be fine. Sometimes it goes, the name sensor goes a little bit wonky and it thinks that you're putting something weird in, but... So, I know that on that one particularly, I want to take off Battle Attune Skill Power Cost. If I look at this one, I'll be like, nah, I don't need anything. Just highlight it again. Just call it gibberish. So SADFS. Okay, so you know the gibberish ones are also ones that you want to deconstruct, and I'll show you why. We're going to have a look at these other ones again. Not one I need, so just SADAS or whatever you want to call that one. Then that one's VBN. Again, nothing that we want to take off that. So when we now look at our legendary items for deconstruction, if we show the list, all of a sudden you would be presented with a list that say Rune-Keeper's Rune Satchel of the 3rd Age, Rune-Keeper's Stone of the 3rd Age. You wouldn't necessarily know which one was the one that you wanted to deconstruct. However, as you can see at the top, VBN X VBN was one of the ones that was just going to get trashed. We don't need it, so you click unlock. We've got SADAS, whatever. Again, trash name. We know that we want that one, so we unlock it. All I've done is I've ticked show locked at the top. Now this one here was the one that we were going to take off, specifically Battle Attune Power Skill Cost. So we're just going to unlock it, scrolling down. And we've got the other one, which is the other one that got to level 60. Unlock it, everything else. Now everything else is either being leveled or it's spares that I've got in my bag. Okay, if we untick show locked, now the only thing that we can see are the ones that have got to level 60 that we want to deconstruct, or specifically have a certain legacy that we want to take off. I will guarantee, and everybody will have done it, at some point you will deconstruct the wrong legendary. Hopefully not drastically, which is your main one, because you should have it locked in your bag and never to be touched. However, I'm just checking that bird is not going to get too close. That's scavenging Craven, because they will... Oh, they won't attack, it's fine. Some people they've accidentally deconstructed the wrong item. So as I say, when you bring up your legendaries, just rename them before you go into your relic forging for deconstruction. If you have to do it back at a relic master, it's the same process, exactly the same. Just rename it here. You can always press your little icon down here, which is the legendary items. I can't remember. Is it Shift and L to bring them up? I can't remember the actual shortcut. No. Or Control. One of them. I can't remember which it is. But I always press that little icon. Just rename them. If they're gibberish, just gibberish. Shift and I. Well done. It's Shift and I. That's the one. Just rename to gibberish if that's what you want to get rid of. And the reason I say that is when I show locked, if you actually see, the only difference between them is that that one's a red bar there, because it means it's full and is either a reforge or it's reached level 60 or the maximum level. Yet this one here, that one's still leveling because that one's only 26 of 60, but it has a bar underneath it as well. And the graphics aren't very big, so if you're there going, shit, which is the right one, just rename them. It makes it a hell of a lot easier. Unlock the ones that you need to unlock, and then untick show locked, so that then you only have the ones that you've unlocked, and it makes it a lot easier. So for battle attuned power, which is the one we want to do, we highlight it, click deconstruct. We find it in the list. There it is, battle attuned skill power cost. Now this only matters if you are specifically going for a certain legacy. When you're at level 100 and you get your level 100, Control and F, bum food. Control and F. Mine's down here in the bottom right hand corner. There, I just keep it out of the way. It might be hidden somewhere. You might have to search for it. But for me, I'm taking this one off. I don't know if I really need it. I was just using it as an example. That's control and hash. So control and hash. That allows you to move them. So once you get that screen up, you can move them around. Chris, by all means, I would always say to everyone, get playing LOTRO. Enjoy it. You can watch me whenever you want. And you can always catch up on YouTube. But yeah, if people want to have if they've only got a certain amount of time, go play the game. I'll be here as long as I'm not died from COVID. You'll be fine. She's laughing. Hash, yes, that's right. Correct. Bum food. Yeah, control and hash. Now the other one as well. I'll just take that off there. Yeah, I don't want to deconstruct it. So you get a load of runes. You'll get the heritage rune. This is what I'm more bothered about, is the heritage runes of lore, which I'll show you about in a minute. The other thing is as well, when you the laptop is behind me. When you want to move things around on your icons here, what you need is control and /, and it'll say quick slot bar is now unlocked at the top. Now that means you can move your icons around, your skills around on your skill bar. Yeah, so you can move them around wherever you like, down there, over there, wherever you want. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So that's another one. And always lock it again, because if you press the same key combo as a toggle to lock and unlock, because I will guarantee what somebody will do is they will drag a skill. If they click like I do, they'll drag the skill off and it'll disappear, and you'll be like, where's that gone? So yeah, just always remember control and /. You might have just seen the cat walk in, actually. She's behind you, to your right. You're right. There she is. So she's obviously either got too hot or bored. She wants entertaining now. So yeah, control and F to bring up your frames per second. Now, there's another little icon down here, which some people might not know what is, and it's the little chain link. All right, control backslash for by default. All right, yes, forward slash on mine. Weird. Must have been maybe old. I don't know. The other thing is as well, I think there's maybe differences between any different language keyboards as well. But yeah, there's a little key, a little icon here, which is the connection info. Now this is very handy to know if there's a connection problem between you and the server, how much data you're sending, and it's a visual as well as written indicator of, like I say, server issues. Now, if you want to see that, and I would recommend everybody do it, is you go to your options, and just in options at the top, we can click show all, but just type CONN. Now, you might think that isn't how you spell connection, but it was the old way, and that's how Tolkien used to write it. So it's connection with an X. So all you need to do is you'll find it, show connection status, put a tick in that, and then you will see that little box appear and disappear. I always have it on. It's always what I run, because whenever the servers are a little bit flaky for any reason, you then might want to ask your kinmates or anybody else online, is anybody else having problems? They may say no, and then you might think, well, my ping has shot up or your latency's shot up and I'm not getting any data sent through and I've got 50% packet loss. So on the information you'll see latency loss sent and received bits per second, which is handy because then you might be able to discern whether it's your connection or it's a problem to the server. Yeah, so there's a couple of things you can do there. Handy little bit of information anyway. Now, going back to the legendaries before I forget, because I've got 3 of them I need to deconstruct. Still going to be there. They're still there. You can just right click, choose any legacy. You have to take a legacy off. It doesn't matter. If you don't need them, just take them off. And then whatever you want. Done. Now, all I do with those is I go to my shop. I lock down by pressing the little padlock anything that I want to keep. Anything else, I just get rid of. Peerless, tarnished, legendary fragments, you'll get a lot of them. You don't need to keep too many. Scrolls of renewal you'll get from every legendary. I've got about 100 of those in my vault, and I think I've only ever used about 5. All that does is resets your points on your legendary if you cock up. But pretty much when you imbue your legendary, which is another thing entirely, you don't need to worry about that. So all I'm going to do is sell all, boop, gone, everything out of there, and all I've got now is a shed load of item XP runes. Then go onto your legendary. I'm just going to do a little bit of shifty, moving things over here. Down to there. They can sit down there. That can sit down there. A bit like Tetris. And then sit there. So it's all a little bit more tight. Now I am carrying a load of crap. But hey ho. So there we go. Now the other thing you need to remember is because you've deconstructed, you've got slots available. You've got slots of slots. So I'm just going to put a couple of Rune-Keeper bags into there, one into there, one into there. And then Rune-Keeper stone into that one. And then number 10, another Rune-Keeper stone. So they'll start leveling now. Means, again, you get item XP runes. Now, item XP runes are very, very handy, especially for your much higher level imbued weapons, because you are going to use a lot of them. Now, I've got... I can actually drag these in, probably. Stick these into there. And over several characters, you are going to use them. But I've got 7 940,000 item experience point runes. 69 these are how many I've deconstructed, and this is across all your characters as well. So I've got 69 of those of the 10,000, 63 of those, and I have used a lot. I mean, I've got one there that's 640,000, you know, and you do pick these up as well from quest reward as well. So you don't have to just solely aim for doing them as breaking down legendary items. But again, that's all very confusing when you get there. Press N. N brings up names. N for nose. But yeah, you can see I've got Craven there, but... The other thing what you'll find, Bumfood, as well, is that if you press X... I think it's X. Is it X? I can't actually remember if it's X or not for targeting. Even I've done it now. I've turned the bloody names off. Which is the one for targeting? No, there's what? Oh, is it Z? I can't remember which one it is. It's where your character will always turn to face things, and that's really annoying. I think X for camera. Yeah, it's X. Okay. And some people don't like it. They like to be able to, like, kind of not have the extra tracking. Funny enough, I don't think mine's set, you know. I think I must have... I bet I've deactivated that so it doesn't actually do it. Yeah, I think I've turned mine off permanently. I unbounded that because it was annoying because I kept catching it. So, yeah, the tab key, obviously your tab target. So whatever you're kind of facing, is whatever's in range. Like, for example, there's the Gorgoroth Wormling there. But if I tab, I get the Sulok or the Wormling. So you tab between the two. Now, the more enemies in front of you, the more, you know, various things are. So there's Scavenging Craven. I picked up fishing as a hobby. Where can I buy a fishing pole? There are certain hobby masters, I think, in various places. And woodworkers, not hunters. Woodworkers craft them as well. Yeah. Yep. Right. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the horse and go back here to Dingarth and hand in. Oop. Da, da, da. Do. Right. So, speak to Ontamo, who's a bit of a dick.
What can you say of the orcs? Dead?
Right, so that is actually quite handy. That is a nice little upgrade on Tamo's extra cap over the powerful helm of the Karok. Tactical mitigation, tactical mastery, slight decrease in vitality, but a massive increase in will. Oh,
This disrespect cannot stand.
pissy little shit. Right, so we're just going to deconstruct that one as well for motes of enchantments because we don't need it. Go away, boink. Thank you. Love that. That is quite amazing. I have now got 99,999 morale. I was higher than that, but yeah, I'm 99,999. I don't think I've ever seen that. 99,999. Marvellous. Right. Let's talk to one of Isildur's sons, Vemasil.
Yes? Thank you for the welcome. This siege has lasted for years. It can wait for 1 year. This siege has lasted much longer than anyone expected. Or hoped.
Mandalorian 2K and Throwin have leveled up to recruit on the channel. Thank you very much, everybody, for dropping in this fine evening. What day are we on? Monday. Yeah, I probably won't be on too long because I'm feeling a bit bushed. But yeah, it's only because I've been feeling ill since last night. And with Magic, the plague carrier herself, possibly giving me COVID. Just remind everybody, I have insurance. But yeah, I'm just feeling a bit tired today, so we might not be on for too long. But that's not to say we will not return. Oh yes, and if you don't already, please do hit that follow button. And we're at 26k for the boosting this stream, so if you do have any more points to spend, I actually do somewhere. Boink. Boink. all there. That was good. Let the cat take care of you. Yeah. She's just sat on top of her pedestal giving magic evils in the back of her head. Posdo, thank you very much for sticking those points in. Yeah, like I say, what happens, just to reiterate with regarding boost the stream, you need to right click it, Chris. It'll be in your bag, so just right click it. It basically takes your main hand slot, so don't forget to put your weapon back in, otherwise you're going to be trying to smack things with your fishing pole. But yeah, the booster stream is basically something from Twitch, which us smaller affiliates are able to be put into a more prominent position on Twitch. So it means that we kind of get boosted to a lot of potential new viewers. So it's a way of Twitch trying to help us out. For all Twitch's faults, you know, there's no way they're perfect by any stretch. Miss Weaver, thank you very much, Misty. Much appreciated. Welcome back. So yeah, 28k, so we're coming up to about halfway. It's 63,000. Yeah. That's the usual figure we have to hit within 48 hours. So it started tonight, so obviously tomorrow night it'll be 24 hours, and then the night after that, you know, so which is good, which is great. I mean, there is a way to... Whoa, the hell happened there? I just saw that dude just fly off there. We're going to have to watch that back on the clip. But literally, I'm sure I was just talking these, and then he said he was going, and I'm sure all of a sudden the character, I've forgotten his name, is one of the sons of Isildur, just literally shot off at 100 miles an hour. Went zoom. Tarandil. Oh yeah, it's Tarandil. But yeah, just looked like it on my stream anyway. So I'll have to check. But yeah, we're back in Mordor Besieged. We've got this whole area. You even go to Barad-dûr. Yes, you do. You get to see Barad-dûr before it collapses. You get to venture into there as well. And then after that, the story sort of kind of weaves its way into the Morgul Vale, all the way to Minas Morgul, which is always good. Captain Mosby, thank you very much for the contribution there. So we're at 30k, so we're halfway there, living on a prayer. So Bunfu, what's the best way to restore HP after combat? Seems like the rations hardly do anything. Probably the best way after combat is just not to go into combat again. When you're not in combat, you have two things. You have in combat morale and power restoration, and then when you're out of combat, also going near a campfire helps, or eating food. But yeah, rations are a little bit on the weak side. But yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, if we look at like here, morale there. So you've got morale regen in combat and morale regen out of combat. Currently in combat, I get 18,000 per minute. So it would take me approximately 4 minutes there or thereabouts to get back to full if I was still in combat. However, out of combat, I get 170,000 per minute. So within 30 seconds, roughly, I would have full health again. So yeah, just as Keepy says, just wait it out for a while. Hey Renee, how you doing? There we go. So yeah, yeah, you can get food as well, which you can eat over time, and it will help you regenerate. Hey, Bum Food, as I've said, we're quite happy to answer all the questions. We know that people, you know, might not be familiar with the ways of Lord of the Rings Online, but you're more than welcome to ask them. And that goes for everybody. Don't be afraid to ask the question. You might think it's the most stupid, daftest question.
Holy shit, Snacks!
Mandalorian 2K, thank you for the follow. I can't believe after all this time, Mandalorian, you've not been following. Thank you very much, my friend, and thank you indeed for following. Not to worry, Mando. Not to worry. Hey, we can call him Mando. Mando. We don't need to call him, you know. This is the way. Yeah, I bet it was a bit heart-wrenching letting go of little Grogu, wasn't it? You know. Spoiler. Ooh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Holy shit, Snacks!
One last gaming extra. Thank you very much for the follow. That's an epic snacks guy. I bet you were, dude. I bet you were. Yeah, sorry, Captain Awesome. Yep. Whoop. Yeah, didn't mean to do that actually. I will slap myself if it didn't already. If it didn't hurt. It was very much. Very much. Right, let's speak to him. That's. Like I say, I'm just whizzing through these. Just so that you guys don't get spoiled with too much of the story. You can read it, and I do recommend reading through everything because the writers did a great job, to be fair. And one of my characters, which is now level 30, my burglar, every interaction, every NPC conversation I narrated so that it wasn't just a click move on because I felt sorry for a way that the quest writers, they write all that mass amount of text sometimes and then people don't read it, and you're just like, hang on, they need a bit of appreciation, even if, you know, it's only for my playthrough, just a little bit of appreciation. But yeah, I see a lot of people just do that, click and gone, done, that's it.
Deengarth is as prepared as it needs to be. I don't want anything, really. Ah, he's always like this. Tarandil never wants anything.
There we go. Right, so I'm just going to go back up there. Up. So that's part of the Black Book of Mordor that we're doing. One gaming extra. Yes, it is still free to play. Still free to play.
A task for you, soldier. Look upon the battlefield. We shall soon be there.
Right. So we've got to go to Earto in Adambel, but we've also got another quest as well that we need to. I'm just going to check. Nothing else. Yeah, so I need to go to Adambel and also Eched in Edil. Right, so I'm going to get on the war steed. We're going to head kind of one or the other. Adambel is probably the central. Oh, very nice, very nice. Let us know what you got. 1S Gaming. It's always interesting. I was like new tech. Always very nice. People grabbing new. Oh, stopped. Oh. Avoid that. Avoid these if we can. What I also don't want to walk into is another one of the 9. They're a bit further around, but knowing me, I'll wallop straight into him. Right. There he is. The War of Khand. Another one of the 9 that you do on the Nazgul run. Again, 3 million. I'm not going to smack him. I get this funny feeling that I get smacked back very hard. And it wouldn't end very well. In other words, he'd kick the shit out of me. Up we go. Cool, cool. Hey, doesn't matter whether it's basic, high level, whatever. Do you know what, 1S Gaming? You'll see the PC specs of mine below. It's quite a nice system. I saved up for it. You know, I wanted a nice system. Built it last year. Did you know the first thing I played? This game. 14-year-old game. And it was the first thing I played on it. So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. As long as you can play the game, as long as you enjoy it, that is all you need. There we go. We've got Thranduil there. There he is. Fallen soldiers.
Do not stay idle.
Right, I'm not going to pick that up just yet because I'm going to be coming back here eventually as well. Arthinath, Black Numenorians, Trolls. Yeah, okay, so we're going to get them. Amroth. Wise from Echad. Right, that Reforged sound will be all the ones that I've just got. There we go. So these are level 10. These are the ones I've just literally just thrown in. They do level very quickly initially. There we go. So that was the fort.
Listen well, soldier.
There we go.
The battlefield calls to us on this day.
Right, I'm going to pick up these. Now, as I said earlier, you're going to have certain quests that you need to definitely do to unlock deeds. When it's a big overall deed that will unlock weeklies in Minas Morgul. So I will tell you now, you need to grab hold of these bounties as well. You need to do them as you go around. There's just enough quests in and around Mordor Besieged. So you won't have to do every single one, but the sooner you get them done, you know, the 50 quests the better. So I'm just going to pick all these up. I'm not going to do them all just yet. So I'm just going to remove all. I'm just going to go to Mordor Besieged. So you've got a quest. Missive to Adam Bell. Path to Nath. Numenorians, Easterlings. Trolls are over there. Orders to intercept. Yeah. That's alright. Star Wars The Old Republic. That was a game I used to play. I did enjoy it. It just... The content wasn't quick enough. It didn't hold me long enough.
Are you able and ready for battle?
Oh no. I haven't got enough quest slots. Flip skidoodle. Right, it's these fold. Let's get rid of that. I don't know why I've got that still. Ninefold, Ringlow Vale, Broadacres. To the Broadacres. Nah. We'll get rid of that. Don't need that. There's a mission. The war if it needs you. Yeah, they keep telling me to do that one. I'm not gonna. But yeah.
Be quick in your tasks.
There we go. I'm gonna remove them as well because I don't need that, and I'm not gonna do. Because they're basically trying to move me along there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Adam Bell because I've still got quests I need to do down here in Arendor, which I haven't done yet. So I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm just going to get on the war steed. Right. So let's just put sacrifice on. Let's just put speed on. And let's put that on. So that is Adam Bell over there. I've just lagged. This is the one thing with the servers. I've just got completely stuck. I get a funny feeling I'm going to disappear backwards about 30 meters in a second. Although I have got completely and utterly stuck. Yeah, I can't move. I literally can only spin around on the spot. I actually think I might crash. Yep, because my skills aren't working either. Uh-oh. Yeah, just double checking. I think I might crash. Yeah, I think I've just got disconnected in some shape or form. Yeah, because my latency. I'm still sending packets. Well, I'm not getting any packet loss, but let me just dismount. Yes, even dismount's not working. I think I'm going to get a black screen in a second and just go, ooh, you've been disconnected. That's a bit of a bugger. Ah, Football Manager. Wow. Yeah, you might be right there, Keeper. Actually, you might be right. My throat is starting to feel a bit sore at the moment. But now, 1S Gaming Extra, sucker for Football Manager. Now, I played the original Football Manager way back in the early 80s by Kevin Toms on the Commodore 64. And it took about 10 minutes to actually load the game because you had to load it off tape. That would be a hellishly good idea. A cup of tea would be very nice. Save for tomorrow. Thank you. Yep, I am well and truly stuck. Mike, oh, just said that. Yay! Your connection to the server has been lost. Yeah, it literally. I thought when I got frozen, totally and utterly frozen. It wasn't doing anything. I thought, ooh, bye bye. Now you can see as well. You guys are seeing it on the screen. It's just literally not moving whatsoever. I don't actually think we've got any. To be honest with you, Ian, yeah. But I am starting to get a headache again, which I did get last night, and then my sinuses all blocked up as well, which didn't fucking help. Right, I'm gonna just initialize it. Seen that before. Just shut that down. Right, let's just bring that up. Right, I'm actually literally just going to log back in because I just want to get to Adam Bell. I just want to get that unlocked. Might not let me in straight away because it might say, "Ha you've got a character still logged in." Good luck with that. Yeah, receiving character data. Now, when your character when you get a disconnection like that, and it does take a little while for it to almost boot your old character to then come back on. There we go. So that's what he normally looks like. He's got a goblin mask on, but obviously at the moment he's wearing the outfit. Hopefully we'll load in. There we are. We are loading in. I'll be stood in the middle of nowhere, hopefully not getting attacked. That's the only other problem as well, is if you do get attacked, for whatever reason you crash, your character kind of remains in the game for a little bit, and then you will have it happen from time to time where you basically... Whoop, hang on. Yep. You know what I was just about to say? My character obviously got stuck. But the game world was saying, Sulok then, that I was still alive, but to me I was kind of stuck. Now I died there. Yeah. Did you not see that earlier, Lewis? Yeah, I got defeated. I got beat up while I was out of game. When I was frozen, and I'm not slagging the game off because it just happens from time to time. It could be a little blip in the connection. I got frozen on the spot. To my client, I was stuck. To the game server, it was saying, well, you're still in game, and I probably was still traveling in a straight line, and I've hit something, I've pulled things, I've stopped, and then something's just beaten me up while I've been offline. So I have got defeated, I have been beaten up, but it doesn't really matter, to be fair. As a VIP as well, you get a little token every 48 hours which you have to collect, and it's called a subscriber buff. And it basically accelerates crafting time, but it prevents item wear from combat, crafting, and defeat. Bum food, I play on Evernight. Which is an EU time zone server. It's probably the busiest. So yeah, unfortunately I did that. Well, to be honest with you, Bum Food, what I would suggest, because obviously you said you were Dutch. I think you said you were Dutch anyway. There's nothing wrong with you starting on Evernight. A US server is listed, all the hour time zones that majority of people play. All the servers are located East Coast America, whereas they're basically segregated to time zones. So if you want to start again on Evernight, by all means do that, or any other server. Right, I just need to find the stable master, who is there.
We fight for a better day.
The only place I haven't found yet is Barthost, which is there with the horse. But I'm just going to find Ayato, who is Big Cheese. Big Cheese indeed. There we go. He is the Prince of Belfalas. We're just going to see him. A missive.
A task for you, soldier.
Thank you. There we go. That's that one done. We'll pick up that quest, which is just repairing siege stuff, which I'm not going to do right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into here. I'm going to unlock them. And I'm just going to have a look at... Black Book of Mordor. We'll pick up them as we go around. They still need to be down there anyway. Yeah, so yeah, no coffee. Not today. Those 20 can't actually find. Yeah, all these have already ruined in that. Don't know why I've got them on the go. Get rid of that. I'm not going to be going back there anytime soon unless definitely I need to. I don't think I do. Ooh. We'll do that one. Wow, are you feeling alright, Keeps? Are you feeling alright? Right, wait. Indeed. Erin Lascallon we don't need. Ringlow Vale we don't need. Erin Mithrin, we've got the bounces. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to get rid of these because I'm not going to do them either. I'm just trying to make room for my quest because I've got some bounties that I've picked up from Erin Mithrin, which I'm not generally going to go back to do. But if I do want to do them, I will. Right, so Mordor Besieged. Mordor Udun, Ears of Ugrikor. Got that one on the go. Pelennor after battle. Elfhelm's secret. Stone Deans to the Stone Deans. Waste, No Man Lands. Fuskenvale. Oh god, them bloody truffles. I'm doing them. Just actually seeing what. Yeah, I did, and I died as well. Yeah. Trying to find where excuse me, I'm trying to find them in my quest logs, doing the totems and everything. I can't actually see them. Oh, there's that Bauer. Yeah, I've just found it's Bauer Kasak. Those two down there, so I'm going to be heading over there. There is a few quests I will pick up, but you're backwards and forwards from here onwards anyway. Oh, there's a little heist on the go. So I'm just going to plonk myself over near the eastern side. Sorry, the western side of Adam Bell. I've just realised I've lost my disguise. I must have cancelled that one in Erin Mithrin. Sacre blurt. Oh. Not to worry. I can run around in my dungarees and my little goblin face helmet things. So yeah, I'm just going to plonk myself over here, looking over the plains of Alandor. So yeah, like I say, we're in the second age. We are in the past, which is very cleverly tied in. And this is the siege of Barad-dûr, which is way over there. We can't actually see it. It's too far away. But as we look out, hopefully, into the plains of Barad-dûr, Arendor, not Barad-dûr, you fool. Can't see it there. Problem with being a hobbit, sorry, a dwarf. Can't see shit. Too short. So there we go. Looking out over the plains of Arendor. We're going to be heading over there. We've got things to kill, things to find, and things to destroy. We'll get more quests as we get there as well. But we are going to do them. But I'm going to stop there, folks, because I don't want to push my luck, because I'm starting to get a headache. My throat is starting to feel a bit sore, and I don't want the bloody lurgy if I can help it. And Keepy, you are the only git to survive that whole heist. Dodgy as hell. Dodgy as hell. Hopefully, as long as I feel okay, we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you very much for everyone that's been in tonight. 1S Gaming Extra, thank you for the follow. Mandalorian. Mando, thank you for the follow eventually. Bumfu, thank you for the follow. If you do want to join us on Evernight, by all means join us over there. Scurvy Jacks for the follow. Gutteralg, thank you for the follow. Radagast followed as well. Beck Boobar followed. Monkey, thank you for the gifted sub, you absolute gent and a scholar. And if anybody else is new to the channel and you don't already follow, please do hit that follow button. And if you have any channel points that you can spend them too. Let's get us boosted. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get the boost, and we'll have yeah, we're at 31k, so we're near enough halfway. We can get that through tomorrow night and get boosted and see if we can drag some new folks into the channel. So thank you very much. As always, I do my little run through before my throat completely goes. Thank you, Fairlawn, Hack, Keepy, Captain Osme, Lewis the Blob, Magic and Sparkle, Mayland31, Mistweaver, Nettlebrew, Andre the Godkiller, Aroused Batman, love that name, Art John V2, B Green, Blada, Bumfu, Carbob, Yinya, thank you very much, Carbob, Ildalara, Yinya, Keanu Reeves Believes, Chris, thank you very much as always, Lieutenant Nemesis, Mando, Pado New 1988, Potato number 4, Raidens, Cybold, Magnolia, Tauntaums, Throdin, Erkenstaff, V&K, Virgo Pros, Dark Soul, Yuntis, and last but not least is Zeiss Gaming. Thank you very much. We'll hopefully return tomorrow, maybe hopefully feeling a little bit better, but we shall see. Take care, peeps, be good, and we shall see you in the next one. TTFN for now. Bye bye.